So I got to play Left4Dead, my second time ever this week, and I don't know if you're like me, but I can't stand first-person shooters. It's just somehow when, you know, the camera moves. Alright, look, let me show you. This is how I see the game. Oh, zombie, oh, over there, oh, no, it wasn't actually here. Oh, there's a medipack, I should go pick that up, and then, what's to my left, what's to my right? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. So yeah, truly a great experience. It literally had me left for vomiting on myself, which is, I imagine, to be worse than being left with zombies. So just to sum up the plot really quickly, in Left 4 Dead, you've got 4 survivors who are left in a post-apocalyptic world with zombies and monsters chasing them. And here's the most truly horrifying part. All they're left with to drink is bottles of Red Bull and red cordial, thus making their heads move at lightning speeds and making their reactionary speeds hyperactive. Shh, I think there might be a zombie in the room. Oh, wait, no, never mind, it's just Jason looking for some ammo. Don't worry. So I was reading in the paper, right, recently there's been a lot of controversy in, I think, Heathrow, one of the English airports, right, because they've implemented this new full body scanner thing. So they don't need to pat you down anymore, you just walk through, stand there, and they get this like kind of x-ray, you know, image of your body. And what all the controversy is about is people are saying this is basically pornography, and all the, you know, security officers could potentially start beating off to naked images of children, right? But if you've actually take a moment, have you actually seen what the images look like? Hang on, I'll just show you. Alright, so basically this is what they look like. Very realistic, huh? 3D silhouettes. They look like the freaking hostages in Counter-Strike. I mean, to put it simply, I think the naked mannequins you see in stores would be more sexually explicit than what you just saw. But here's the interesting bit, okay? I quote from Sydney Morning Herald. These realistic genital outlines are clearly visible on the screen. So you don't really even see dicks, you just see an outline of a dick, and you know what? The dicks I drew in that Year 7 kids visual arts books were more sexually explicit and more realistic than that. And you know what? I could draw a better dick than that. Oh, and also, you know what? Chances are, if you are getting turned on by image like little 3D silhouette polygons of kids, chances are they've got a World of Warcraft account at home and they're going to play with their gnomes and dwarves, so it really doesn't make much of a difference. But also, okay, this is what I found funny. The first comment I saw on the website with the article was, some chick was like, you know what? I don't like having my privacy exploited like this. I'd much prefer the good old-fashioned pat-down. So instead of having her, like, you know, silhouette shown on the screen, she prefers to be, you know, have her goods exploited like that, physically. Oh yeah, give daddy some sugar. So I've been watching these J-dramas lately, right? And I've noticed a general trend in the recent J-dramas that have been coming out. It's usually about some, you know, really normal average guy just working in a factory. He's just living out his mundane life, and you know, one day he thinks, you know, there's gotta be something bigger and better out there for me. You know, I'm gonna go be a singer, a soccer player, a nightclub owner, a host, or maybe just a celebrity, but there's gotta be more than that out there for me. And you know, that's getting me really worried, because what is this promoting to the people in society in Japan? What we're gonna have now is too many soccer players, and no toilet cleaners, no factory workers, no people to make my Gundam models anymore, so... excuse me, where's our bloody food? It's been like 30 minutes already. We're very, very sorry, because what's actually happened is that all the chefs in our kitchen have actually quit their jobs to fulfill their dreams of becoming a world-class soccer player, but only recently their childhood friend who's become their girlfriend has fallen sick to a terminal and mysterious illness, and so what's happened is they've thrown away their hearts and gone to fulfill their dreams of becoming the #1 host at their local cabaret club. Alright, since I've really got nothing much to talk about this week, I just remembered a really interesting story when I was shaving this morning. Basically, I've never been taught how to shave by my parents or anything, and I don't know if you guys actually have this little sit down where you talk about it with your parents, but so I assume, you know, you go down with a shaver, it's very normal. I even go up sometimes. I've recently been told that actually doesn't really help, but so I used to go up and down, right? And then one day I was in the shower and I was just going up, up, down, and I started all these little bits of hairs left over, so I thought, you know what, I got a really smart way of getting rid of this whole line of hair in one go. I don't need to go like this. Why don't I just make it shave sideways? And then yeah, I gave it a try and blood. big cut across my lips. It's really awesome. But you know, that's the thing, because I've never been taught how to do it, and it's, you know, people are like, oh man, that's so stupid. But it's kind of like wanking. I'll give you an example, right? So you know you go up and down, but if you've never been taught that, how do you know? You don't just go like that, and it might feel really good, so... You know what, a really creepy thought just came into my head just now. Two things that you probably will have gained from this video. I'm afraid that I'm going to get comments from people saying, thanks, you've just made me vomit from that little screen stunt you did, and while they've been doing that, they'll just be like, vomiting and wanking sideways.